The objectives for this video are to learn how to calculate the mean for a dataset, assign the correct symbols for the sample mean and population mean, and round the mean to the appropriate decimal place. The mean, also known as the arithmetic average, is found by adding all of the data values in a dataset and dividing by the total number of values. If the data for which we are to calculate a mean is gathered using all members of a population, then that mean will be called a population mean. Measures calculated using population datasets are called parameters. The calculation of the mean is carried out by adding all of the data values in a dataset and dividing by the number of data values. The Greek symbol mu stands for the population mean. The Greek symbol sigma that appears in the formula stands for summation. The letter x represents the values of the variable, which are the data values in the dataset. The uppercase N represents the number of data values in the population dataset. If the data for which we are to calculate a mean is gathered using a subset or sample of the members of a population, then that mean will be called a sample mean. Measures that are calculated using sample datasets are called statistics. The actual steps for calculating a mean are the same whether we are using population or sample data. The difference is only in the symbols that we use. The symbol x bar stands for the sample mean. The lowercase n represents the number of data values in the sample data set. There are 100 members of the United States Senate. The table below shows the ages of all 100 members of the 114th United States Senate as of June 2016. Since this data represents the data for all of the members of this population, a mean calculated from this data set would be a population mean. Again, the formula tells us to add all of the data values and then divide by the number of data values in the data set. So we will add 76 plus 48 plus 54 and continue this process until we have added all of the values in the set all the way down to the 67 in the last entry in the table. Then we will divide by 100, which is the number of values in the set. Without rounding, this calculation gives us 62.65 years. The rounding rule for the mean tells us to round to one more decimal place than occurs in the raw data. So we will report the mean age for all 100 senators of the 114th Congress as of June 2016 as 62.7 years of age. In this video, we learned how to calculate the mean for a dataset, assign the correct symbols for the sample mean and population mean, and round the mean to the appropriate decimal place.